ready to meet with my business advisor here locally in Seattle. We're gonna meet through Zoom, and I'm just gonna talk to them about some things. It's earlier than usual for me. I usually don't get up till like pretty late in the morning, and it's pretty early, but I love the way it feels right now. It feels really inspiring, and like the air and the energy outside, it seems really nice and cool. I wish I was a morning person. I want to be a morning person so bad. Maybe once I retire Jason and we both can do what we want, maybe we can both get on an early schedule and I can finally be a morning person. I can go horseback riding in the mornings and go do fun stuff. I want to start a martial arts class and do all of that. Maybe go get breakfast and walk. I want to be in a really walkable area, so I'm hoping the condo that we find that's affordable for us and fits our lifestyle and what we need as far as space and like everything like that, I hope it's in a semi-walkable area, because either in Everett or somewhere like that, because I really want to be able to walk. I really enjoy it. Like driving just really stresses me out and makes me feel super anxious, and it would be so nice to not have to worry about driving so much, and at least like once or twice a week my little coffee shop runs where I edit and do that fun stuff could be somewhere I could just walk to. I mean, even if it's like 2 miles away, that's fine. Like I can walk 4 or 5 miles, you know, in a day. That's no big deal. I'll probably need to do that more often, because you need to get like so many steps a day, and I'm definitely not doing that in this little apartment because I barely get up and walk around. But yeah, gotta get ready for that appointment. I have me some French press steeping, and I'm going to try it with almond milk again, and maybe do regular sugar today. I usually been trying it with honey, but I might try it with some regular sugar, just see what it tastes like. I don't know. I need to get some syrups or just something that tastes good, because I'm just finding my coffee's a little boring. Let me know down below like your favorite coffee recipes and what you like to do. I woke up this morning and Jason had to go on his off day. He had a meeting today, but when he came back, he brought me coffee. He brought me Chick-fil-A. Like, I'm so excited. I love coffee and Chick-fil-A. Both are really delicious, and I really like this place, Gourmet Latte. They have a delicious coffee that I absolutely love. It's called a marble truffle latte, and it's like dark chocolate and white chocolate. So delicious. I'm exhausted today. It's just been a week I've not been feeling that great, and my energy's been completely zapped. So we are going to try to continue making, I need to edit my video that I did on my Facebook drama that I have going on, and I need to make a few other videos. But once I get everything kind of like out there, like all of my series of unfortunate jobs done and other things done, I would like to maybe work on other types of content as well. Like, I feel like all of my content is just like, I mean, it's real life and it's real issues and it's my life, you know, but I just feel like people are going to see it and think that it's just so negative or pessimistic, or they're not going to like it because it's so real. Although after the drama on my Facebook, you'll see that people think I'm posting too happy, positive things on there. Like, I don't know, you're not gonna please everyone, you know, so just keep that in mind. And oh, I had another comment today. There's a guy called the Roofing Doctor, like the Texas Roofing Doctor or something like that. And of course they comment on my glamping video. I mean, I have like 100 comments on there and almost 8,000 views. This is the only person that has said this. They were like, oh, your video is like not helpful at all. Like, it has nothing in it. It's contradicting, and go change your hairstyle. Like, they were being very condescending and everything. Another person commenting on my hairstyle, and here I have the lady on my Facebook who thinks that I get too dressed up for videos trying to get viewers. Like, I don't even do my hair. Like, come on. But I'm not gonna change that. Like, I'm not gonna change myself, my style, like any of that, my personality, just because a few people online hate that. Like, you're going to have people who don't like you for whatever reason. Like, they don't even have to have a reason to not like you. People just don't like you sometimes just because of how you naturally look or are, or, you know, whatever. Like, don't take anything that they say too hard, and I sure don't. So I just want to put that out there, that there are people who like to be very mean or pessimistic and say things in comments, which is not unusual because I see it constantly on social media and stuff like that. I just try to always lead with more positive things and always being like nice and caring to other people. And I think that's just a good policy to have. So just remember that the next time you want to try to comment on someone things and say something that's mean or condescending judging or judgmental. Just, you know, kind of like check yourself and remember that that's not necessary. Touring 2 condos and 1 house, and I did not like any of them. The first one, it looks like cottagecore. The condo, they did a lot of weird stuff. They bedazzled it, they put crown molding all over the entire thing, it's covering it. They extended the closets out weird. It would just need a lot of stuff taken down, new flooring because they screwed stuff down onto the flooring, and just a lot of weird stuff going on with it. And the finishes were super old. Cabinets didn't really open very well. They were like loose, the doors were like falling down or like catching on the countertop, and just a lot of weird things going on with that one. So I would definitely want to offer them a lot less than what they had, so that we could put money into making it livable. And okay, I took a video for shorts, and so you can go back on my channel and check out one of my shorts or whatever, and you'll see the house, or condo. It's pretty interesting, but that one was really cool. Just looking, it was very different. I don't know who lived there, but they really spent a lot of time DIYing this entire place to look like a Hansel and Gretel, like the witch's house or something. So I like that one. It was really quiet. It was in a good area because I liked how quiet and peaceful it was. There was a lot of green spaces around it, I do believe, and probably a coffee shop I could walk to. The second one we went to, it was okay. There was some disturbing things wrong with the bathtub, but like in the bathrooms, I thought maybe it looked like it potentially was going to fall in or rot, and so there was some issues with that one. And then the third one was like just a super old house, and so I didn't necessarily trust it because, you know, old houses, you have to be careful. There was a lot of like stuff going on with that. The windows were super old. It was next to a really busy highway or just road in general, and you would hear a lot of road noise. So that one I was like, no. So I think all 3 of them probably were no. I'm about to go in and see another like open house here. It's in Linwood area, which I do like. I'm not sure if I'm too fond of this area that it's in. It just seems a little dingy, but we'll see. I'm hoping that the place is really pretty and it fits us and everything, that's big enough for us. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to film, but I'll try to at least get maybe some pictures or like a quick little, you know, snippet that I could put on my shorts or something like that. But we are still on the condo hunt, and I have a tour on Tuesday to look at 4 condos, and I saw this one come up for sale, and there was another one that I really love the area. It's just right down the street from me, and I love where I live right now, so I might try to check that one out. And there's one in Lake Stevens, which is really far. I don't really want to be out that far, but it's perfect because it has a fenced area for Molly. It is a little bit more square footage, but it also is broken down into 3 bedrooms, which I'm not too fond of because that means all 3 of them are super duper duper tiny, and we may not be able to fit the bed with the nightstands in the bedroom. So I need to measure out like how much we need, so that way when I really start to look at these places, I can bring my tape measure and measure off everything to make sure everything's going to be fitting in these spaces. I absolutely loved the place. The inside is decorated just how I would love it. Everything has nice new finishes and it looks really nice. It's definitely big enough. It would be a really tight squeeze, but I can definitely make it work and it not be too tight, and the price is pretty good on it. There's not a fenced area from Molly is the only issue, and the outside of it just is depressing. It just, I don't know, I'm so picky about how something feels, and the outside of these condos just feel like blah. I don't know. It was getting plenty of light. It's like, it's in this weird kind of recessed, it's like a first floor, but the parking lot is actually like a floor like higher than it. So you have to like take stairs like down, and the condo is actually like flat because when you come out of your back door, it's like a little patio and stuff. So it's like all flat ground, but the entire like second story connects directly to the parking lot. So it's kind of a weird thing. And I think what's really making it kind of feel depressing is it has like this fencing all around it. For it being on the recessed part, it's all fenced off, and The stairs that lead down to it they're kind of like chipping and stuff, so they don't look that great. And then they have like some Trex that they just like put on top of it in some areas, and the landscaping is kind of dead in some places. There's like a planter where everything was dead inside. Underneath one of the staircases going up to the other units, you know, higher up, there's like ladders and like clutter that is kind of underneath that staircase, I guess for whoever maintains the property or something. I don't know. It's just, there are little things like that are just kind of like junk, or not necessarily junk, but just like stuff that's like out in the way and doesn't really make sense like where it's placed. And I'm just about like the aesthetics, all about the aesthetics and stuff being like really clean and minimal, and not really seeing clutter and things that don't really make sense. So I think that's what's making me, it kind of cheapens it, I guess, the outside of it. I don't know. I'm not in love with it. It's a great price, and the inside, spectacular, but the outside needs some work. And it looks like it has a new roof on it, or newer roof, so that's pretty good. And I asked if there was any special assessments, and there were not, so that's good. And I think it was built in 1976 is when it was built. The neighbors seem pretty cool. There was one guy sitting outside on a little bench with his dog, and it seems okay, I guess. I'll keep looking. I mean, we're not really ready yet because we have our lease till April, so I really don't want to buy something unless we can rent it out for about 6 months while we finish up our lease that we have right now. But I think a lot of lenders, you can't rent it out until you've like lived in it for a year, so I really don't want to make our interest rate go up really high, because I need to rent it out for 6 months or so while we finish our lease in our apartment and get my stuff out of storage from Mississippi and move in. We'll see what we end up doing.